Patron saint of drinkers has a protective hand over you. Craftsmanship. Craft has always been with man and is a showcase of his skill, activity, and ingenuity. It is also a source of joy, for few things surpass the satisfaction of one's own work. As your skill grows, it will become easier to achieve a good result in weapon sharpening or blacksmithing, and you will be able to forge more advanced weapons. You will also be able to repair higher quality items when maintaining your own equipment, and you will generally use fewer resources for repairs or laundry. You will gain experience by practicing the craft, i.e. blacksmithing, sharpening weapons, and using repair kits or washing clothes. Razor sharp. Anyone who does not know how to take care of a sword, especially its blade, should not wield such a weapon, and would be better to hang a club on his belt. If you sharpen a weapon on the grindstone to a condition of 98% or higher, the weapon gains a bonus effect that increases its slashing damage by 10%. This effect will remain active as long as the weapon condition stays above 75%. That's good. 7-league boots. The more time you spend on the road, the more you appreciate good quality boots. You can even customize your boots to fit you like a glove. If you wear boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost you 25% less stamina, so you can run longer and go further. Well fitted. Tighten the lace here. Add a leather hem between two sheets. Sew the loose end. Place the padding properly, fix the mesh correctly, and it's easier to wear and less noisy. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself with the armorer's kit will make less noise when worn. The effect lasts until the item's quality level drops. Okay, I think we're going to save our perk points on that. Alchemy, we have 5 levels. The art of transmutation, i.e. the knowledge of the right combination of substances and their transformation into higher and nobler forms. To make the alchemical process successful, it is necessary to observe the correct cooking time. The greater your alchemy skill, the more you can deviate from it without repercussions. In addition, to achieve truly masterful potions, you will need to follow the recipe procedure exactly and have the ingredients as fresh as possible. You will gain experience by brewing potions, and the more precisely you follow the procedure, the more experience you will gain. Okay, we got a lot to go through. Art of preservation. You know how to store ingredients properly and keep them in a fresh and edible state for longer, or so you tell everyone. Raw food and herbs you have in your inventory will spoil 50% slower. That's annoying that the herbs spoil. Makes sense, but... Enthusiast. Practicing the alchemical craft is a pure joy for you. You can brew for hours without any signs of fatigue. While brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish and your nourishment will not decrease. I should probably take that. Your energy will slowly replenish. Definitely going to take that one. Potion seller. Making potions is a demanding and prestigious art, but an alchemist still has to make a living, ideally by selling his potions to travelers, if they can handle them, that is. You can sell the potions you brew 30% more. Probably taking that one. Practice makes secret of equilibrium. Practice makes perfect, and any theoretical knowledge is only half as good without practice. You're very precise in brewing potions and have no difficulty achieving the necessary balance of elements. The brewing process will be more tolerant of minor errors, making it easier to achieve better quality potions. Secret of matter. You gradually discover the secrets of alchemy and deepen your craft. Every time you successfully brew a potion, you get 1 extra potion of the same quality. Probably taking that as well. When making and using potions, you are particularly meticulous, able to measure the exact dose needed and apply it with precision. You can poison more arrows from a single dose of poison, and it will last on your weapon for more hits. Purple haze. Practicing the alchemical craft has unexpected effects on you. Under the influence of substances, your bones and muscles obey you much better. For each potion or alcohol effect you have active at one time, your vitality increases by 1. Dark Arts Apprentice. Alchemical teachings have many domains, and some dangerously approach the dark arts of demonology and necromancy. Therefore, they were forbidden by university masters. However, even a strict prohibition does not deter the curious, such as yourself. And brewing potions between midnight and dawn, 0 to 4:30, you'll work better. The whole process will be less susceptible to minor mistakes, and you'll more easily achieve a higher quality product. In addition, you have a +2 on coercion, domination, and intimidation stats when talking to commoners. That is very interesting. I wonder if you get those bonuses only during those hours or if it's constant. Water of Life. You have discovered a real talent for making healing potions and concoctions, or perhaps taking care of Lord Capon that day at Boshina's left its mark on you. Healing potions heal you 25% faster. Secret of Equilibrium 2. The preparation of alchemical potions is a transcendental experience for you. You're constantly looking for ways to improve your recipes to achieve perfect balance and metaphysical parity. In the brewing process, tolerance for your mistakes will be considerable. If you also have the first level of this perk, the effects stack and the resulting advantage will be even greater. Secret of Matter 2. Combining substances and measuring ratios and quantities is your domain. Each time you successfully brew a potion, you get 2 more of the same quality. If you have the first level of this perk, you get 3 extra potions. Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't want that. Okay. Definitely want that. Get an extra potion. How many perk points do I have? 2 more. Sell them for 30% more. And then we'll take this Dark Arts Apprentice. When brewing potions between 0 and 4:30, whole process less susceptible to minor mistakes. Achieve a higher quality product. In addition, +2 bonus to coercion, domination, and intimidation when talking to commoners. I don't know what the max skill is. No. Combat. Marksmanship. Marksmanship. The art of aiming and hitting. We're not going to read every single one, just the ones we have perk points in for now. The art of aiming and hitting with ranged weapons such as bows, crossbows, and those new diabolical black powder contraptions. A higher skill level will manifest primarily in having a steadier hand when aiming, making it easier to aim and hit. You gain experience by shooting, whether in combat, hunting, or target competitions. Crippling shot. The main purpose of archers in battle was not to kill the enemy directly, but to wound and thus weaken or incapacitate them for further combat. You've mastered this skill quite well. If you deal damage to an enemy with a ranged weapon, their stamina will recover more slowly, and their combat ability will be reduced. Steady aim. Marksmanship is, above all, the art of not rushing the shot and firing with certainty. If you don't move for 2 or more seconds while aiming, your stamina will drain 20% slower, and your shot will be 15% stronger. Okay. Definitely taking that. Warfare. Your overall skill as a warrior, reflecting your knowledge of combat and all matters regarding war, your ability to navigate battlefields, the experience gained in countless skirmishes, and your growing skill in handling weapons. The higher your warfare skill, the faster your attacks will be, and the harder it will be for your opponents to read your intentions and parry your attacks. Your weapons will also take less damage during combat. Your warfare level will increase as you improve your skills with individual weapons or unarmed combat. So I gotta level like a variety of weapons to help level this warfare. We have Evade. The saying, pity the blow that falls short, always puts a cunning smile on your face. In combat, you can use an evasive maneuver. You can perform it by pressing the jump key along with a directional key. Okay, so that's how you do it in this game. In the first game, you just needed to do the directional key, but this you have to jump while doing it. You can use it to quickly dodge attacks, move to a safe distance, or even move closer to your opponent. What's more, if you perform a dodge in the time frame for a perfect block, your opponent will lose his balance and it'll be easier to break his defense. Interesting. Feint. I forgot about this, canceling your attacks. In a duel, the first to surprise the opponent with an unexpected maneuver often wins. Knowing a quick feint can help you do that. If you move to attack from one direction but quickly change direction just before your attack, your opponent will have less chance to parry the attack. Perfect block. We already know that. Alright, head protection. Heroes wear helmets, but even the humblest subject has the sense to get something for his head when his master calls him to arms. It's simple. A good helmet, properly fitted and tied, will save more lives than the most knowledgeable healer. If you are wearing a helmet, blows to the head will cause 20% less damage. We probably want that. Steadfast. As has been said many times before, it's important to tire your opponent in battle and to retain enough strength to defeat him. This skill will help you to parry even powerful blows with ease. Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina, and your shield and weapon will wear down 20% slower by blocking. Okay. Let's do that. Right now we only have a one-handed sword, so we have these. Right, left, right. Left, right, left. Okay. Gaining speech primarily through conversations and using skill checks in them. Also reading books will enrich your vocabulary. Vitality. Through combat, performing advanced techniques or combos, and of course running regular training such as running and overcoming obstacles in your path. Agility. Through combat, especially if you use weapons that require higher levels of agility and dodging. Strength. If you use weapons that require higher strength levels, you will gain more experience. Primarily through combat, okay. Alright.
Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha. So that's why they sent you for the wine. I suppose. Wait a mo then, I'll be right back.
Leave it. Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
I can't wait. I hope my uncle don't let me down.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you. I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Let me go get a dagger real quick.
Why are you standing there like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take 'em into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go mouldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Rat-eye.
Rat-eye. Rat-eye, that rings a bell. I ain't been further than Nabakov my whole life. But I know this place inside out.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash.
But not right now. My belly would get in the way.
Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you've got to carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things, all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid the bills.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, isn't it?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Aye, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Semine is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Semine, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Who is this Semine?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Semine. The fort and village belong to him. Old Jan Semine is the head of the family and his son's called Alder. And it's him who's getting hitched. They used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Semine is his vassal.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having an ale over there. Young Svartje there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
Oh, the game actually saved. Nice.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's the talk of the region. It's invitation only, of course. But maybe we could wangle our way in somehow.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
All right, I understand. I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although, a couple of sacks wouldn't kill you, eh?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
He learned Roman Catholic Church, feudalism, and nobility.
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favour.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
To the butcher. And the more I think about it, the clearer it
Where
is
is
to
that
me that...
bloody innkeeper?
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Almost wonder if I should take that reputation perk, but probably not worth it.
Why the long face?
I think I'm gonna enjoy using a crossbow though.
God bless.
Someone should really do something about that.
Aye, I'm in a right bind. But what are friends for if not to help each other?
What was that armor symbol at the bottom? Does that mean our armor's broken? Damaged armor. Some parts of your equipment are in bad shape. You better take care of that, or else you risk permanent reduction in quality. Got this off a dead man.
You know what? I've had enough of your bollocks. Sit down and shut your mouth. I'll have a beer.
What?
Just do that. What's your name again?
Hans Capon of Perkstein.
You made that up. I certainly did not. Yes, you did.
I'm not surprised. You're just a village yokel.
How dare you? I am the son of the bailiff.
Ugh.
You ain't got no proof to back up what you say.
Proof? You want proof?
Aye.
Right. Listen to this. Ei incumbit probatio, qui dicit non qui negat.
Is that supposed to be Latin?
Clever you.
Guess I'm supposed to put all the sex here. Yeah.
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me, you and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on then.
You scum!